We are back in Borderlands 2. We are back on Pandora. It has been too long. It has been way too long to come back here. I got so wound up in doing Tomb Raider. I got so wound up in trying other things and looking at playing other games and running around in Battlefield and running around in Call of Duty Infinite Warfare last year. I've been wanting to kind of jump back here because I want to keep this series going. This was my first stop. And of course Claptrap interrupts me. This is my first starting Let's Play. Yeah, sure, my first video is a little clip of me playing Shadows of Mordor, or I think Shadows of Mordor. But this is my first. This is my first. And before I even continue, I am making sure all my settings are set up right. Okay, dialogue, subtitles. Okay, video. No, okay. Alright. So, where we left off? Oh, it was like it was yesterday. As you can see, my mic is just blowing up. That's going to be there for the time being. I might change it to party chat, but I'm scared of party chat that I might end up having somebody pop it in my party chat. But hey, if it happens, it happens. But for right now, I believe what we're doing is supposed to be introducing ourselves to Sanctuary's residents before we start going looking for Roland. Alright, so enough sitting in here at the main menu. Let us roll right into Sanctuary. And I gotta say, load times a whole lot better. But we'll be popping in at the main loading hub. Right in here. As you recall, I'm gonna go run over to the main entrance. Don't mind me, I just do this every time I play. Just because of the little extra bit of speed I get from jumping. Alright.
Sanctuary. Built on the ruins of the Dahl Corporation's finest interplanetary mining ship. Now the last refuge for thieves, murderers, and outcasts. Welcome home.
I feel like home. Alright, so this right here. Right about here. I think this is right where I last left off. So, where are we going first? Where else? Nobody better to go see first than Scooter. So, speak to the town's mechanic. Who does love Scooter? I just like the fact, like, when you, if I'm smart enough to, if I remember to do this, put this in the part here right before I get here. I'm just gonna stand right here. There's gonna be a, I think if I'm clever enough, I'll remember to put a picture right up there showing what Scooter looked like in the first Borderlands. Because it's a huge change. It's a definite change. He looks young. Like, look at this. Look how young he looks.
Oh, crap. Is you Hyperion? I heard all of you were robots and you eat metal out the garbage and stuff. Knew you wired death machines be come for me once Roland went missing. Now, if you're here to kill me, you should probably know. You'll never take me alive, you robotic son bitch!
Scooter. Catch a ride, yeah.
Wait a minute. Ha! Well, hang me upside down from a telephone pole, cover me in honey, and leave me to a slow death at the hands of hungry spider ants. You ain't no Hyperion robot. You're a vile hunter, huh? That's like a unicorn.
A unicorn. Gaige could think right now. She's probably wondering, I left Earth. I left my home for this. Okay.
Now you gonna help us out with this Roland situation? I heard them Crimson Raider dudes talking about it. Roland told me if you ever disappeared, I was supposed to initiate Plan B, or as I like to call it, Plan Turn this city into a floating-ass fortress of airborne awesomeness. B. I got some fuel cells around here. You'll need those. Oh, and you'll need this iridium here too.
Random Iridium 4. Iridium. You found a bar of iridium. Iridium is one of the most sought-after commodities on Pandora since the opening of the vault. You can use it to buy character upgrades at the black market. But I have to use this stuff for the supply, so let's grab this. While I'm here, do a little raiding. Oh, weapon. Yeah, I don't know if I've said this before in my previous parts, but usually I like to raid everything, like in every room, just in case I come across guns, money, weapons. Like, there's challenges here. Like, look at that, challenge progress upgrade. I'm at 210 of 250 on this last challenge. So, before I pop that open, I'm going to pop over this. Ooh, another guy I can sell. So, there are glitches and cheats I could use to basically kind of soup up my character a little bit more. But I'm just going to play this through.
Well, let's head to the center of town and plug those 2 fuel cells into the ignition primers. You're gonna need a third, which is why I gave you that here red rock. You can buy the last cell from Earl's black market. Careful though, Earl's crazy. He ate one of my cars once. Yeah, the whole car. Just like with a fork.
Now, how that has not been turned... That might have been turned into some sort of, like, animation. Someone's probably already made that an animation.
Sanctuary. I hear a new vault hunter has arrived in your city, so just turn him into me and you'll be rewarded. Don't worry, nobody's gonna turn you in. You're our only hope of stopping Jack.
Gotta think fast, gotta move fast.
Oh. Right, I gotta install the first cell first before I even go see Earl. My bad.
Roland said we gotta have an exit strategy just in case he ever disappeared, hence all the fuel cells and whatnot. Bummer though. He really wanted to meet you. Raiders ain't gonna last without some new blood, and given how you shot them bandits up, I'd say you and Blood got an extra special relationship. Like cousins taking a bath together. Oh.
What you want? Just buy something and I'll toss in this crap fuel cell. Just touching it made 2 of my fingers rot off. I only accept iridium. Cash is for clowns, boy.
So as you can see, there's a lot of options I could go with. The ones I usually pick up are the backpack for starters, and sometimes the grenades based on my grenade mod, which is the firework mod, which I am using and never letting go. I will always hold on to that thing no matter how long I'm playing this game. I never switch it out. I always keep it, even though it has the potential of killing me. So for right now, I'm going to do the backpack.
Yeah, that's what I...
See, black market sells permanent character upgrades, but only accept iridium as payments. Earn more iridium by doing missions or finding it from enemies and treasure chests. So, we have to deal with Scooter first, so I'm just gonna go pop this thing in there. And I'm gonna go pop. Oh, sorry. There's like.
Hey, thanks for grabbing all that stuff for me. 3rd-degree burns are best taken in shifts. Now, to see the fruits of your loins, this city is gonna fly! Or not. Damn. Well, now we really gotta find Roland. You know what? Maybe get to Roland's place. I think he might have left a message there for you.
Alright. Well, that didn't go as planned.
Yeah.
Vault Hunter, get in. Roland left a message for you.
Oh,
Never be too well armed.
yeah, before I head in, I'm gonna be selling off some of my guns. Like I said, contraband skyrockets, never leaving. But I might trade that up.
A pleasure.
No.
Check back later. My new weapon of the day.
Limited time offer. 1 badass rank. Alright, so now I need to get the vault key from him.
Now that you're here, I know we're gonna beat Hyperion.
Key to get inside, pop it open. And this is where I get to meet an old friend. She's right there, but I have to listen to this first. A new weapon slot, so I can actually carry 3 weapons. And I earned the trophy new in town.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm
soldier.
pretty good.
If you're hearing this, I'm in trouble. Right now, you're the only thing standing between this city, hell, the whole planet, and Handsome Jack's army. I left info about my whereabouts in my safe. You can use it to store anything you need. This is your home now. Good luck.
Tannis. Hey, Tannis.
My research is going swimmingly, psychoses notwithstanding. Your help is not required.
Of course it's not required. Alright. Let's take a look at the digs first before I head out. What's that say? Love that. Always did. Sorry, just had to. Who was he? He can't be rebuilt. Restore, Rich Fledler. I know I just butchered his last name, but come on. Anyway, let's get back to that safe.
This is the Firehawk. Come to Frost. Canyon or people will die.
The Firehawk? You mean the mass murderer and bounty hunter? Oh, crap! If the Firehawk's got him, Roland's in deep! You gotta get to Frostburn Canyon and rescue his ass!
If Roland has been captured by the Firehawk, he's in danger. You're the only one who can stop Jack, but Roland is the man with the plan, so to speak. He knows the best way to strike at Hyperion.
Alright, so we now know we have to go find the Firehawk. However, we have like 5 icons here. So let's go meet them. So let's start with the farthest over here. The farthest to the west. Dr. Z 24/7 clinic. Which is which I do have to say is kind of odd to go up to Dr. Zed's and not see like the vending machine here. It's just odd to see the ammo machine here.
Marcus munitions.
Alright, so what do I need? Not much. Grenade mods are nice, but I wouldn't mind some shield mods. Alright, Dr. Z.
I'm starving! I want to eat your babies!
Son, this might sting a bit.
Dr. Zed, do no harm. Alright, there it is.
Hope you've had your shots.
Alright, so we have updated shields, which basically some of them do dwarf it, but unfortunately some of this stuff does, like some of these will give me certain elemental abilities, some of them will help me otherwise, others will basically give me huge shield but drain my health. So what am I rocking at? My maximum health right now is at 216. If I get this Endangered Turtle Shield, I will get a shield increase up to 333 points. However, my health will basically almost drop down by half. Close to half. So right now, till I get my health up, I'm going to kind of avoid like using like the the pangolin, uh, the shields. So I might go with the malware because it basically gives off incendiary damage, spike damage to melee attackers, and a chance to burn enemies. So if I do increase my shields, it's gonna be with something like this. Yes, it's a small increase, but I'd much rather have a small increase with a little perk than have a huge increase in shields and lose a lot of health. Like look at that. 574 for a capacity of 328, recharge rate of 40, and recharge delay of 4.2. So I gotta decide which one I'm gonna go with. So I'll go with this one. Alright. Now sell my other shield that I'm currently wearing.
You're an organ donor.
Yeah, so go to my shields, like that one. So now I got a new shield set up. And as you can see, there's a little spikes around there. It basically says incendiary. It will be a different setup for each elemental. So fire, like for electricity and so on and so forth. So let's see what Dr. Zed wants to deal with. Do no harm, right?
Hey, I got a perfectly legal and not shady job for you. Hey, Roland's boys caught this Hyperion jerkbag trying to sneak into the city. Looks like they messed up his lungs. Dude needs surgery bad. Get over here. You're gonna be my operating assistant. All right, make a small incision just below his sternum. But be careful, we don't want to nick the coronary artery.
Alright. Alright, so you're trusting me to do this. Alright, alright. Trust a 13-year-old, okay?
Close enough. An iridium shard offer. How many times I tell you idiots, you can't get slag powers by swallowing this stuff. Well, that shard ain't no good in the black market. It isn't refined yet. You could probably take it to that Tannis lady on the other side of town. She's real into that iridium stuff. She ain't acting all hoity-toity because she's got a real doctorate. Oh, and let me know if you're looking for work. I got stuff needs doing. Still working on that errand.
Oh. Yeah, so that's what my mission is now. I have to go talk to Tannis. I just noticed that. Why are there 2 stations in here? I just ran right through that guy. Alright, so I guess we're gonna go meet Tannis. I already know what that icon that I'm running past, that one little exclamation point is. But I'm gonna go meet the citizens of Sanctuary, and here comes another intro screen.
As I've said, Roland, now that Jack has the vault key, it is only a matter of time until he opens the vault. Also, I require a new ventilator. This lab smells of bacon. Bacon is for sycophants and products of incest.
Insanely smart. That's Tannis for you. Alright. Before I talk to her, I'm gonna pop. It usually saves you a little bit of money if you're able to kind of poke around and look for stuff. I have no access to that. So let's go talk to Tannis.
After hours of scientific insanity you could only imagine in your dreams or in my bed standing over, I have deduced that Jack, the vault key, and the iridium are all connected on a deeper level.
Come on back whenever you need some healing. As long as you ain't scared of a little tetanus anyways.
I am happy to say I need not rely on you for help at the moment.
Alright, so we have a few more places to go. Yeah, so you guys see the exclamation points will pop up. These are basically introducing you to new missions right now. Like, why am I explaining this? Oh, right. Good point. Never mind. Okay. So, we have a few more individuals to meet. One being everyone's favorite little gunslinger. or gun launderer, gun seller.
Welcome to Dr. Zed's Portable Clinic. What can I get for you? Come on back in.
Huh, you would think I would have a perk here.
That'll buy you a couple of seconds, if not catch you later.
Alright, so I've received a class mod. You've received the class mod. Class mods are class-specific items that specialize your character through a wide variety of your character's statistics. Rare class mods also provide bonus skill points. Alright, so for right now I have a Zapper class mod. Electrocute damage 12%, chance of shock 13%. Alright, so, oh, right, before I even think of continuing, let's,
Death Trap want an upgrade? Death Trap gets an upgrade!
I think what I'm going to do with my things is basically build it up little by little. But let's go be Marcus.
Could I have a refund, please? This gun doesn't seem to work.
I don't know. Looks like it works to me.
Marcus, no refunds. He shot him so hard he disappeared. So basically, in this one mission that Marcus is about to show you, this is more or less just him showing you how to use the weapons. Like what's the difference between the corrosive and the slag and the fire and the yeah, basically all of that. Incendiary, corrosive, slag, and electricity. Sorry, lost train of thought for a second. He's going to show you that, but for right now, I'm just kind of not. I just want to introduce everybody. So,
Lancemen, attention! I only have one question to ask of all of you. One question. Just a few years ago, we were enemies, but that time has passed. As glad as I am to see you all in Sanctuary, I know you wouldn't have come if you had any other option. I know how bad things are out there. I know how Jack's army has swept across this planet like a sandstorm, ripping apart everything in its way. When I joined the Crimson Lance years ago, they told me I'd be fighting to protect those who couldn't protect themselves. But you all know as well as I do, that was a lie. But this fight against Hyperion, it isn't. If we don't band together, if we can't protect this city from Jack's army, then we're done for. I am Roland, and I only have one question to ask. Are you with me?
well, anywho, oh, hey, I forgot I had keys. All right, this is the golden chest. Might as well be here. This is something that's been sitting in here since the very beginning of this game, since this game first came out. If you subscribed to their Twitter channel or their Twitter or their Facebook page, you can actually get codes that you have to enter through your source setup if you had set up through the source setup, and you can get keys that would unlock purple level, so basically the rarest of ammo. So this is a huge asset to have at the very, like when you're playing this now, especially when you build up your keys over a long time. You can easily get your money up by just opening this thing up and just selling all the weapons you have on you at this moment, and then just using the weapons that are in this case. Like I'll demonstrate that at the very end of this part. So for right now, let's go meet Moxie. After Moxie, we have one last guy to go to.
Talk
Alright, that's gonna be Moxie.
No new jobs. Shame. I love to watch you work.
Yeah, that's bad. Suggestive Noir. And there is Sir Hammerlock. He has moved. He has finally moved away, so there is nobody there. He was the last remnant of that place. Alright. So, there's Moxie. And here is the bane of some of our players' existence in this game. The slot machine. Why? The amount of how much it pays for each roll, each spin, increases based on your level. So when you get to a high enough level, you are paying an insane amount just for a spin. Like, I'll show you. First one might be a doozy here. Might get, see, you'll get nothing. Like, pay $119 for one spin, you get nothing. So, roll it again. Let's see what we get here. Nothing again? See, that's the one I was hoping to get on the first run. That. But I found there was a bit of a way to cheat that. You hide between here and this little space here. You get no damage. You just get to watch the explosion. Alright, I'll try one more and then we're going to head over to our last spot. Alright, so usually it'll give you it'll give you a combination of stuff to basically kind of work with. The iridiums, like the single iridiums will give you like a bar of iridium. Or one set of iridium bars. The multi ones will give you multi ones, and so on and so forth. So yeah, usually if I play that, it's playing it for iridium bars, which I will probably omit for when I'm playing this. So you might see a slight jump in my level up or something like that, or an additional slot being added. Speaking of which, did I even add the additional slot? Alright, as per usual. The iridium slots are based off of your D-pad, so alright. So look who is around this corner. Take a wild guess. Take a wild guess. Yep. That town is no longer inhabited. That's how
Hey! I have a job of the utmost importance. Minion, over here. Your master commands you. You helped me reach Sanctuary, Minion, and for that, you deserve a reward. I have a secret stash hidden very, very far away from where I currently am. In order to find it, you will have to perform a series of devious challenges. First, collect a few brown rocks for me. Then, defeat a badass skag. Then, pilfer the lost staff of Mount Schuler. Then, you shall bring me the head of the destroyer of worlds. And then, you shall dance for my enjoyment.
You know, I know that was a gag. And all, but it would have been kind of interesting if there was like a challenge where you saw a bunch of brown rocks and you just had to pick them up little by little, and they would be randomly generated. So there would be no like completion. There would be no like fixed. There would be no fixed amount saying like, oh well, you have to play it through this, or you have to play it through that. You have to play this in this area. There's this many rocks, or this many rocks. It's like if it was like 1,000 brown rocks, that'd be interesting, just to give them the claptrap. Oh well, looky here.
Oh, crap! It looks like the hiding space for my super secret stash just fell apart, leaving it completely exposed. So, congratulations! You successfully subverted my meticulously planned challenges. Why don't you go check out the stash? Even though you didn't bring me what I asked for, I've decided to let you use that stash to share weapons between my minions. Specifically the ones that you control. Look, it's for twinking items between your characters.
Alright, with that, Claptrap sees the stash. You found Claptrap sees the stash. The stash is in place. Items so all the characters can access them. Alright, for that part, I will end it here, and I will see you next time.